Your microphone is on the thing there.
How's my hair? Where's my brush?
He wants a real cup. This is like a plastic cup.
I was around 16. That's when we met.
When I met Leonard, I knew that he loved me.
We've been married for 48 years.
But I'm not saying it was all sunshine, but the Lord brought us through,
Oh, we had 4 boys and 2 girls, and we have 32 grandchildren and 12 great-grandchildren. I am blessed. My ancestors paddled up this river. They worked hard, and I'm very proud of our ancestors. They survived through the harsh weather, harsh winters. I dropped that one. I enjoyed hunting with my dad. I went fishing with him. There was not much like you see today. We lived in tents like this.
He told me I was born in a tipi. It was a family time, loving time, Being in the bush, I've learned a lot from my parents, like how to survive in the bush, what animals we can have for food and how to catch them. We would live with other families, and he would say to us, talk to us, don't ever touch other people's things, to respect the other people that are living with us. You make fire and you smoke them.
Since I was the eldest, I had to help my dad get wood. And when he's away, look after the tent or be with my mom. That's how we were, like before everything changed.
It was a great change when I was taken to residential school. I didn't remember some people, like the elderly especially, that have gone while I was away. Part of my life in my community was gone, no memories of it. I remember one time I was caught getting out of bed. I was supposed to go to the washroom, but I was in trouble and they spanked me for that. Why am I treated like this? Because I'm an Indian. That's where it built up that I wasn't worthy enough to be capable of doing anything right. I had a resentment towards white people. I didn't want to do anything with them.
I don't remember what my dad, but my mom said she was a residential school. They took us to chapels every morning. We always looked at God as somebody that would judge you right away when you feel a mistake or when you tried sinning. You get a spanking from God right away. A lot of people were hurt in those schools. We started early drinking, 15 years old maybe, getting to parties. Rough place. Rough place. Waskaganish was like that. When the gospel hit Waskaganish, when they first came, I was still drinking, partying all the time. I used to go mock them. A lot of them that knew the late Pastor Johnny. Johnny had a change heart in his change walk, and they wanted that kind of life. There was a revival in the 70s where people turned to God, changed the elders of the community. We decided to follow the way our elders. So we turned around and started working with our pastor.
So one time we were having a fellowship, a meeting, and there was a prayer room in that meeting. As soon as I closed my eyes, I saw a young lady all dressed in native. Her dress was really beautiful, moose hide, everything. I said to the Lord, "Who's this?" He said, "That's you. You're my princess." He started to heal that who I looked at myself as. He showed me who I am in Him, that I am capable of doing what He called me to do.
Yeah, she changed a lot after. This strong woman, she knows how to help us in the family.
I was 40 when I went back to school to earn my BEd in teaching. In school, they hired me to teach Cree in the classroom. The Lord reminded me of what happened in residential school, that I was punished to speak my language. And now I'm teaching the language, and the government is paying me. So it was incredible what God did.
When we receive Christ, we read His Word, and this Word is guiding us in life. We let Jesus work in our hearts.
When I had that healing about the resentment, that's when I started to forgive. That's when I saw myself that I need to forgive the white people. And when I saw myself, how God healed me from the low self-esteem of all the things they did or said to us, I started forgiving.
We saw God as a Father that really cares, that He cares for every person.
We need to forgive, even though if it's hard, even though it really did something to you to put you down, we still need to forgive.
I'm a Cree, and I love being First Nation. I wouldn't change that for anything. I have to let him go. So
Canada needs to see all the people equally. We need to come together as one, not to blame, to come and in forgiveness, to forgive each other. As God heals your heart, easier to get along with people, easier to love them, easier to be yourself. You don't have to make yourself clean or anything, prepare yourself. You just come to Him as you are, and He'll be the one doing what you long for Him to do in your life.
Hey everyone, we're in Lacombe, small town Alberta. And Crystal, why are we here?
Well, Greg, we're here because we're producing stories for First People's Voices. Right now we're outside Youth Unlimited's office. We're talking about young people helping Indigenous youth.
Indigenous youth, more stories like this. You can keep watching them on YouTube. Subscribe, check it out. Keep watching.
Do it. Subscribe right now. Subscribe to our channel. Okay.
Adios.
Bye, guys.